What's up, guys? So far on our Let's Play every Final Fantasy, let's play a lot of Final Fantasy. We've beaten Final Fantasy 1, we've beaten Final Fantasy 2, we've beaten Final Fantasy 3, so now we're on Final Fantasy 4. So, just to give a quick background, yes, we are playing on the PC version. I know there's a lot of people that say that the PC version is nowhere near as good as the original version, the Super Nintendo version, or even the port onto PlayStation. Here's the thing: I don't have the access to that version of the game. Um, uh, I don't have the capture card for Super Nintendo, and if I wanted to get it for PlayStation, it's not on the PlayStation Store, so I'd have to go and buy it. And quite frankly, I already just had it on the PC version, and I've never played it. I've played Final Fantasy IV. I've played most of the original game on Super Nintendo. So I just want to try this one out, and so we're gonna do that. Um, it's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy IV. It's probably the one game that I regret not finishing, just because I did get pretty close to the end of the game, and it's an awesome game. So I'm really looking forward to playing it again. Um, so I wouldn't call myself an expert, and I don't really remember a whole lot. But with that said, let's go. So, in case did not see the first 3 videos, this is not a speed run. I know there's a timer going. It's simply just a fun, let's see how long it takes me to beat these games. And we have voice acting in this one, so you won't need to hear me try to voice act or read any of the lines or anything like that. So, Lord Captain,
We're the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be
sense of plunder from the weak.
Enough.
Enough.
But Lord
But
Captain,
Lord
the
Captain.
Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the floor!
Alright, first battle of the game. Cecil against 2 floating eyes. Very easy first battle. Everyone alright? Aye.
With all these monsters as of late. Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes.
But it's trouble.
We've reached the castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
Oh Lord. The young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? We've heard of Mysidia before. The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense. Baigan? All's the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. So Mysidia, if you remember, is from the first Final Fantasy. And what's noteworthy, moment my lord, what's noteworthy is, I'm sure you know at this point, but if you're a little young, you might not know, but Final Fantasy IV was originally Final Fantasy II here in the States. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now, indeed? Your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bagan. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me, as you wish. So, Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. The King of Baron hails your return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust. I have, Your Majesty. Relinquish the water crystal. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines? That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Uh-oh. Your Majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further? I know it is not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving, as does yours. Your Majesty, no, I would never doubt. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I cannot place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege, you will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. I promise I will finish my story. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Ah, Cain, I was not aware this matter concerned you, but as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spirit accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty, I have no more words. Take the ring and be gone, while my mood is yet fair. Obtain Cornelian's signets. My liege. Cain, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon of his, and all will be forgotten. You'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Cain, you must be tired from the city, you know. Leave the preparations to me and get yourself some rest. Alright, so to finish my story, so Final Fantasy IV was originally Final Fantasy II here in the States. For whatever reason, they decided not to bring Final Fantasy 2 and 4, or Final Fantasy 2 and 3 to the States right away. I believe, I could be completely wrong. I don't think Final Fantasy 1 sold all that well here. And they cranked Final Fantasy 2 and 3 out like real quick after Final Fantasy 1 in Japan. So, you know, back in the day, this came out in 1991 here in the States, which is crazy enough, 26 years ago. And, you know, at the time, it's before the internet came out. So, I don't think a lot of people even realize that Final Fantasy had two, second and third game come out in Japan. So, you know, I wasn't a lot, I mean, I was 2 years old at that time. So I'm not sure if people thought this was like a direct sequel or whatever. Obviously, none of the Final Fantasies are connected story-wise, so I think just kind of a funny thought seeing Mysidia right there in the opening. We're just kind of looking around. been a sec, but I'm just looking around to see if there's any chests or anything like that anywhere. I have no idea where I'm going. So my first playing of this game was Final Fantasy Chronicles on the PlayStation 1. It was a package deal with Chrono Trigger, which was, I think, yeah, that's probably the more popular game. So I mean, that's why I picked it up at the time, and yeah, and then this game came with it. So it's like, hey, let's play Final Fantasy 4. Duh, 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 duh. Oh, hey, look. It shows treasure chests on there. I was like trying to figure out all the buttons. How do I get there? Oh, sweet. Ether. 480 gil. Tent. Oh, cool. Alright. I think I talked to all these fools, but let me... Oops. I hate the animation of this guy. Cecil. Rosa, White Mage Baron. I would find small wonder considering before mages do not fight back. Cecil. I'll visit you in your tower later. Of course. So back to my story. So I was playing Chrono Trigger and then just figured I'd play Final Fantasy IV. And next thing I knew, I ended up playing this game, and you know, I was still relatively new to Final Fantasy at the time. I think really the only one I had played at that point was probably 7, maybe 8 at that point in Tactics. So this was kind of cool seeing, you know, one of the original games. So those have been worried sick about you, you know, and make that girl cry, and you'll have me to answer to. You hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, What? And he's sending you to hunt the Edelin instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I tell you, something's gone into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know, a more maneuverable one with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war. There's talk among the townspeople too. Everyone's worried about where Baron's headed. And now the king's sending you away from us? Missed, eh? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you, though, do I? I'd best be on my way, too. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here working without checking in at home. Everybody's just drunk. And so this was actually the first Final Fantasy on Super Nintendo. So as you can imagine, graphics were much better on this one. Greetings and salutations, Sir Knight. My name is Namingway. I travel the world bestowing new names upon those dissatisfied with the ones they already possess. But as of late, I find fewer and fewer wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What say you? Won't you try a new name on for size? Nope. Go with Cecil. Say what? You can't change your name? Well, this is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as though my existence here serves no purpose. A naming way who cannot change a man's name is no naming way at all. I believe it is time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. Well then, until we meet again. Yeah, so the first Final Fantasy on a Super Nintendo, so obviously just a lot more that they're able to do, and longer game, more more story. There's a ton of characters in this game. Your
Majesty,
What's become of you?
what's become of you?
This is so stupid.
Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own? The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Cecil? Won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
The voice acting's pretty bad.
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
You're a good man, Cecil.
Cecil,
I'm
a coward.
A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many
We're calling him
ways.
Cecil, not Cecil, by the way.
Coward. Not the Cecil who I love. The king is sending you to List to slay the Idolin, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't.
King will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Be careful.
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
Alright, let's go. Great underrated Final Fantasy song, by the way. I know this is from the first Final Fantasy, obviously this one, and you hear it in Final Fantasy 12. I don't think you hear it in another one, but and so the Dark Knight Cecil, I'm gonna end up switching names throughout this whole game. Stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Together with Kane, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream, but man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why, then, does its king now seek the crystals? And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land? If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. Alright, we're gonna save real quick. And we will continue on our journey.